O Steel out of South Carolina awarded a bid for construction at the Medford Airport.
O Steel was awarded a supply agreement for a building package. They didn't do construction. They're not a contractor, they're a supplier.
But they were awarded a bid out there at the Medford Airport, correct?
They were awarded a contract.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
And there's
that didn't have to go through a bid process?
According to what I've seen, the SOFA board, and I don't know how far we want to get into this, okay?
And I knew that coming.
And that's SOFA. That's the Port Authority. That's a separate entity. Port Authority would have to answer that question. But our understanding is that it was not. It was a negotiated contract, or a contract, not a contract, but a project. It was a negotiated project that did not have to be bid out.
To the best of your understanding, and I mean, you're quoting it, so I trust it. You know, there was not a bid process issued for that project. It was eventually awarded to O Steel. Now, in conjunction with that, did Mr. Horton ever present himself as a representative of O Steel while he was on the SOCA board and while he was director of the Scioto County Economic Development Office?
Again, you're going to have to ask the Port Authority.
Okay.
We're not privy to those notes, right? I mean, we weren't in those meetings. Was you in the meeting when they discussed O Steel? Was you in the meeting when they discussed O Steel? I was not.
And I understand, and but I do have a copy of a proposal for a local company in the year 2021 where Mr. Horton presented himself, it says right here, as the O Steel representative. And he did present himself as an O Steel representative.
Okay.
And that's signed with his signature, and it says O Steel Representative Robert Horton, and he gives his signature, and the date is August 31st of 2021. And to my timeline of things, he was director of Scioto County Economic Development at that time. He was also on the SOCA board at that time.
I believe that's something that the investigators need to determine. We're not lawyers.
No, and neither am I. That's why
investigators / prosecutors, whatever you want to call it, what level, that is something that they have to determine. And I think that may be part of the investigation.